All right, I think we are recording. All right, it is the first presentation of Wellness Wednesday, and I am super excited to be here. So we'll get to introducing ourselves here in a second. I want to thank everybody for taking busy time out of their schedules, or time out of their busy schedules, because I know what that's like. As a super busy hockey mom of three, normally no hockey right now, so not as busy as usual, but I still am working full time and doing isogenics part time. And right now, this time of year, and with all the craziness going on, it's a little extra busy because people are very concerned, or they're really wanting to take care of themselves right now, and with their health and immunity and everything else that's got us all going crazy lately. Okay, so my name, if for those of you who don't know me, my name is Francine Berry. I'm a mom of three. I'm 45 years old. I've been doing or using the products from Isogenics for about over 7 years now, and I almost can't believe it myself. I've been sharing for about as long. I'll go to the next slide just to show you a little bit about my story here. So before Isogenics, which seems like a lifetime ago, that's me up in the top right corner there with the shoulderless shirt on, all baggy, everything. So I didn't think I was overweight until I started kind of getting pictures back and noticed myself getting a bit frumpy and noticing my energy levels, which people know me for now, they were starting to get a bit slumpish. Like after I would get home from work and I sat on the couch, I just wasn't ready to get back up anytime soon. So I think a lot of people can relate to that. When you get home at the end of the day, you're feeling exhausted. Let me tell you that this is not normal. I only know that now, but back then I didn't know it. I thought that, I was coming up on my late 30s. I figured it was like, that was normal. So after being introduced to the system by my best friend, Sue Carroll, I trusted her and I just went ahead and did it. I was like, okay, I want to lose weight. I want to feel better. And after 30 days, I had released 17 pounds and my energy was back to where I knew it could be and should be. So that was after a couple of months, I had released 29 pounds, and probably for the first time in my life after having babies, and even before having babies, you can see the picture in the top right corner where I take a picture in my underwear rolling out of bed because I'm so excited about the potential lines that are on the sides that where I think abs should be. So that one was, it wasn't a big pose, it wasn't a big planned picture, but when I got up in the morning, I thought I looked really good. I took a picture. So as you can see here, like my story kind of evolved throughout the 7 years. When I hit 40, I wanted to run my first full marathon. That was a huge deal for me. I set the goal of coming in under 4 hours. I wish I should have taken a picture of my outfit. I was in full green Isogenics. I was so proud with my tutu on, and I came in at 3:57 and wore heels just to work the next day. So people said I couldn't do it. I did it, and I did it in style and with a great recovery. Everything else here shows the fun that I've been having kind of over the last 7 years. I wish I could fill this stream of pictures because I know I can. That's just a bit of an intro of like my story. I'll hand it over to my co-host today, who is Sylvie, and I'll put it onto her slide, which she looks way better than a bikini than me.
Well, thanks a lot, Francine. I much appreciate it. And I'm going to steal all the group shots and just pretend that they're in here because I didn't add any of our extended team. So my name is Sylvie Doe, and my journey started when I was 41 and after I had my third child. So I had been approached by Isogenics by a number of people at that time, and I just simply wasn't interested. Believe in it. I was skeptical, but the thing is that the skepticism was unrealistic because like I use protein powder, so I kind of wonder now like what I was thinking, but the thing is that I didn't start until I really needed to start. And my amazing husband in the middle there, he's the one who started before I did. We had a friend come over and talk to him about the products. And I was just like, whatever. And he just said, sign me up. And I watched him lose, 18 pounds in that short amount of time. And then, truly, I didn't have anything to talk about. Like it was basically time for me to step up and try the products because I was struggling. So I wasn't looking. I had my son in February. I wasn't looking for the weight, but I was looking more for stress and energy, and I was starting to eat really poorly. As you see, I've done figure competitions since I was 32, so I knew everything about, how to eat well, and why can't everybody, anybody just do it whole food, which, as as a trainer, it's unrealistic because the majority of people don't want to do the work in that for that. And I was one of them. I was like, why not? And then when I found that I didn't have time and I was eating poorly, and just going down a bad road, that's when, like, he signed up. I watched him, then I just got my own package and I got started. I honestly remember the day I was sitting on the couch when the energy flooded through me, and I will never forget it. And I look to that energy every day with these products. It's been 8 years. I've used them. I've done multiple IsoBody challenges just to keep myself accountable. I was a competitive cyclist, not through most of that time, but well, yeah, I suppose most of that time was to them. And so I used the products that we had for my competitive cycling as a racer, and I also used them in the last stages of my figure competitions. So, like the cleansing, for instance, huge game changer as a figure or bikini competitor. I can't even say, and the food, it just goes without saying. So I'm excited to see that more competitors are starting to look at these products seriously. And so and I'm a mom of three, like I said. And I now, like, it was just about the products for me for 3 years until one January, when everybody sits down, has that, epiphany of, like, what's my year going to look like? Is it going to look the same as last year? Hell no, I didn't want it to be like that. I was a stay-at-home mom at the time. I closed my brick and mortar business, had 2 babies, and I wanted to do something for myself. I wanted to make my own money, and I didn't want to work for the government. I didn't want to open up another studio. And so I had this account, and I just said, this is what I'm going to do. And I started reaching out to leaders, going to all sorts of events, because, as you know, it's a home-based business, and you're an entrepreneur, and it's up to you to learn, and you have to get engaged with, everything that's out there at your disposal. So that's what I did. A year of development, going back, and started building my business. And since then, we've used the money to pay off car loans, go for trips, and now we're working on our mortgage. So that's what it means to me.
There's so many reasons. It's amazing.
Yeah, like,
Reason.
how can you stay at home and build a business online? Like, and be healthy at the same time. It's just the biggest win-win ever, in my mind. So that's me.
You're awesome. We'll put that in.
Awesome.
We're awesome. All right. This company's awesome. Speaking of this company,
This company's awesome. This company gets better and better every day, actually.
I'm super excited for some of the things I just found out that we can't share, but I'm really excited about them.
Yeah.
So I will start our presentation today I always start every presentation about, the disclaimer. So you're going to hear some things, you're going to see some transformations, and transformations are not the same for everybody. As we all know, just thinking about when your husband and you go on some sort of weight loss thing, who loses more weight quicker? Let me tell you, it ain't us. It's not us. So it's just basically saying here that even money or weight losses or transformations, it's different for everyone. What you put in is what you get out of it. And but everyone can transform. Not everybody's the same. Basically, that's what it says.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's get on to it. Are you living your ideal life? Back when I started, I knew that I was not, but I didn't know where to start. Like, you get into a rut, and you're so busy and you're so overwhelmed. The kids, the activities, you're working full time, you're tired, you're trying to do your exercise, you're trying to eat right. And all that seems to build up a lot of stress in your system. And how do you take that first step? Well, today we're going to show you how to take that first step and how you can take a deep breath every single day and not feel like you're going to pull your own hair out. So I want you to think about what your ideal life could look like. The body that you want to be in, the sleep that you'd love to get. Like, can you imagine hitting your pillow, going to sleep, and then not waking up to an alarm? Like, just actually waking up when you're ready to wake up. Your body's gotten enough sleep. You're feeling great. You jump out of bed. Not many people can do that. I can do that. Don't be jealous. We're going to show you how. Okay. So keep these questions in the back of your head, like your energy level, your sleep level, your stress level, what body you want to be in, all those things, even muscle tone. So this is all things that we can kind of help you with. I'm going to show you some disturbing facts, and I think most people are aware of them, but over 69% of adults in North America are considered at least overweight. I was part of that statistic before this. All right. So there's a couple of industries that Isagenix touches on. Of course, the weight loss industry. Everybody's like, oh, the shakes, it's a weight loss, it's a diet. Wait till you find out that it's a lot more than that. So I don't know if anybody here has a gym membership. Anybody? Yeah, we all have gym memberships. There's some of us that use them, and there are lots of people that don't. But the fitness industry alone is over $83 billion. But rest assured, if you are not going to the gym and not using it properly and don't have the energy to get there, one, we can help you get the energy to get there. But two, it's an 80-20 rule, and 80% is the nutrition that you put in your mouth, and 20% is fitness. So that's a little bit more of an exciting stat. So, Isagenix. Here we go. I live, eat, and breathe Isagenix, and I don't care who knows. And people sometimes get annoyed with it, but they want to know why I have so much energy, and this is why. This company is amazing. They are built on integrity, and their vision is one that I've totally gotten behind, and they want to impact world health. Now, they've recently changed a bit of the words that makes it even more of a better vision for me to get behind. So they want to impact world health, like physical and financial pain, but they also want to be the most well-respected and trusted like health and wellness company in the world, which is amazing. So that is something I can totally get behind. And as a mom and as anybody, a good person in society, that is something you can totally get behind. You want to work for a company that's well trusted and respected. All right, I'm going to hand the floor over to Sylvie. Oh, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Okay. So, as we know in this day and age, things are happening and we can't control it, but we can control it because there are different things that we can be doing to really help make sure that we're, healthy from the inside. A lot of people, spend a lot of money making themselves look good on the outside, but what is it really like on the inside? So let's think about building our immune system. There are certain things that we have to do and should be doing on a regular basis to make sure that we are always working on it. And, I love the people who say that I have a strong immune system all the time. And I'm like, I wish I could make that claim because I work on it 24/7, every meal that goes in front of my face. So let's look at it. Eating 5 to 7 servings of fresh fruit and vegetables daily. Now, who can say that they get that? I can't. And that's why you'll learn that Isagenix has some amazing greens that can combat that can really help. Sleeping 7 hours per night. I'm working on that. And I'm telling you, when I get 7 hours, I feel amazing. Avoiding processed food, can't say enough about that. We all know that going with the sugars, that sugars and fats in our system drives the cortisol levels up and the stress levels, and it doesn't help. It actually lowers our immune system. So that in itself, if you take those things out, replace it with fresh fruits and vegetables, boom, you got a winning combination, and using health techniques like meditation and reduce stress. So we have products for that, and also fiber. Are you getting enough of that? And what's nice is that our products really have a high fiber content, more than some others. All right, key points about our immune system. So all systems in the body affect the immune system. So, like the stress we're saying, all natural immune boosters in the body come from amino acids, proteins. So are you getting enough proteins? So proteins are an important thing to talk about because, whether you're vegetarian or not, the body requires a certain amount to actually maintain proper weight. So there is a formula of how much a person should be taking in, and finding that out and actually making sure you are. So whether it's supplements or straight up proteins from plants or meats. So stress, lack of sleep, sugar, all lower immune system. That's what I just mentioned. And antioxidants help naturalize free radicals, which also lower our immune system. So antioxidants, and we're just thinking about, maybe the chemicals that are in the air. So, and we all are affected with those. So what are we doing about them? Okay, Isogenics is designed to help you fill your gaps. And I just absolutely love this statement, because we think about people's days. Are you missing breakfast? I meet so many people who say, they haven't eaten breakfast in years. And that to me is one of the most important things. We talk about intermittent fasting, but you can't live a life like thinking you're intermittent fasting, but really you're starving yourself. So what do we have here? This makes it so easy. We have like some amazing packs. You could just pick which one that fits with you. So if you look at the canisters here, one canister is 7 meals. Okay, you got 2 canisters. Oh, sorry, not 7 meals, 14 meals. So if you get 2 canisters, literally you have 1 meal a day for the month. So thinking about that, you have the spray, the C Light Extra Vitamin C, you have Ionics, which is stress reliever, the immune system, the extra immune booster, which we should all be taking daily, the greens, like we said, to get our daily content of vegetables. So it's really finding which one meets your budget and what you need today.
Great. Oh.
So you can reach out to the person who shared this with you and shares this with you and say, we should have numbers on it, but 1, 2, or 3 have it. How do I get those?
All right, we'll do that in the next update. We'll put some numbers. Yeah, but yeah, I get it. Like, how much are you willing to, or do you want to replace, like, if you have a bigger family or a smaller family, and how much you need, like, because some of these products are good for even children ages 4 and up. Like the shakes are fine. The immune spray with zinc, that's amazing. Like, so a lot of these things are good for children as well. And right now, like, yeah, tis the season to boost your immune system, folks. I know that's why you're here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So the targeted solutions. Targeted nutrition. So we have extra stuff like the heart booster. So we don't claim or say that anything is resolved with Isogenics. However, we all know that changing your daily nutrition has great, amazing effects on the body. So looking at these 2 is an amazing addition. We always talked about the immune right now.
Yeah, they don't make a lot of the medical claims, but I know that the heart booster, there are medical studies that are done with this one specifically because of all the plant sterols in it, and it has been shown to reduce like the bad cholesterol. So yeah, I think that's the only one they actually say.
Yeah, you can Google that at Isogenics.
Probably on isogenicshealth.net, probably. That one. Yeah. All right. Oh,
all right. Oh, sorry, on to you.
All right. So we do have targeted solutions for the immune systems, like Sylvie went through everything, and those are all amazing products, and we have been using them a little bit more lately with all the craziness going on, and being at home and being able to focus a bit more on what our nutrition looks like every day. It's a blessing in disguise. I want to go with that. So we have solutions for lots of things. So we have solutions for weight wellness, performance, vitality, and well-being. I love vitality. And then personal care and beauty. I don't talk a ton about it, but of course I use their skincare. It has all kinds of great things in it. We won't focus on that today. It's not going to be the focus of our presentation today, but and financial wellness. We'll talk a bit about that because there are a ton of people being affected right now with not being able to go to work. We're losing money. Like, there's a lot of stress that comes along with financial stress as well. So we'll talk a bit about that after I go through the products that we use and love every day. Okay, so here we go. We're going with these are the pillars of health in our system. We have a ton of products for all different kinds of health solutions, but these are like the base 5 that are in my every single day. Well, Cleanse for Life, not every single day Cleanse for Life. I use that on my cleanse day. So I do cleanse days every month. You can't cleanse every day. Well, you can, but that's a diabetic thing. We'll not talk about much about that. You can talk to the person who introduced you to this, I guess this, I don't even call it a webinar, I guess, after it's over, and talk to them about the different health needs that you have, or if you have any things that any concerns you may have. So Cleanse for Life, it's full of good things. People often say, like when I'm doing a cleanse day, they only see me drinking things all day or eating small things all day. They're very concerned that I'm not eating big fork and knife meals. So on the days where you give your body a break so that you can let your body do what it was meant to do, to get rid of the stuff that we put in there. We don't mean to put all that crap in there sometimes, but we do. Sometimes we do. Sometimes I have wine. Sometimes I have nachos. Some of these things are processed. Let's just put that out there. And after 40 years of putting crap in there, I need to change the oil in the system, if you know what I mean. It's not a digestive cleanse. It's not a poopy cleanse. You're peeing it out. It's a cellular cleanse, folks. These are the working pieces in your body that help you feel like this. So if you get your cells at the very base level working the way they're supposed to work, and you're cleaning out the crap and putting amazing stuff in, Cleanse for Life. Cleanse for Life. That's me. I'm cleansing for life. Shakes, the shakes. Don't get me started. Every single day, minimum 1 shake a day, usually 1 shake, probably 2. So when I'm doing a system and I'm looking to get better, I guess to trim down some of the fun that I've had all year long, if I'm looking to trim off some of the fun, I do double it up. I do 2, I'll replace 2 meals a day with a shake. It's a complete meal replacement. 24 grams of undenatured protein, best protein in the world, from New Zealand, no hormones, no steroids, amazing. You want the best of the best, put it in your system and you'll see the results. It also has like obviously a full amino, it has like full amino acids, it has minerals, trace minerals. It's got, I think it's 23 vitamins, I think. I don't know. I don't have the package in front of me. I don't read every single detail. There's amazing stuff in there. There's fiber, there's low glycemic, like you name it. It's the bomb. Now, a lot of people are like, are you gonna have a shake every day? And I'm like, yeah. Are you gonna have Cheerios every day, or a bagel and cream cheese and a coffee from Timmy's every day? Because this is what a shake does in the morning. This is the energy I get when I step out of here at about like an hour after I go to work. But today I'm at home working. You guys are all home working. Anyway, that's the shakes. The shakes every single day for the rest of my life, and also for my kids. So 100% of the people in this house are using these products every single day because they're athletes. They need to have the best of the best. Ionic Supreme, Super Mom Juice. They really should change the name. I'm sorry, guys. So this is, oh yeah, every day, Sylvie, every day, bud. So I take the liquid shot, the one that's on there. You can see it also comes in powders, which Sylvie just held it up. I don't love the taste of the liquid, but I love what it does for my body. So it's a one and done for me. I take 1 shot every morning before I even have my shake. It's got extracts from 90 superfoods from around the world. I can't access these ingredients, people, unless it's coming out of that jar. It also has adaptogenic herbs in it that help your body regulate stress. Now, I don't know if anybody out there has any stress in their life. None? Okay, you're good. If you're not good, you might want to try this product. So it also helps with physical stress. So all the athletes out there, this is an amazing product to help with recovery, helping with the stress in the body. So it's physical and mental stress. It helps like just regulate it. I don't know any other product that does that. Maybe I just haven't searched enough, but I'm not searching anywhere because this is working. Anywho, so the next thing, the complete essentials with isogenesis. So you can see the isogenesis is off to the side in the picture as well, but it also is included in these little multi-packs. I should have the box with me, it's in the cupboard. But if you look in there, you've got your vitamins, your minerals, antioxidants, and complete daily nutrition. So when Sylvie mentioned earlier that isogenics fills the gaps, that box fills the gaps. Every single checkbox. If you flip that box over and you open up and you look what's inside there for vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and antioxidants like resveratrol, all that, even without the isogenesis, we'll talk about that in a second, but all that, like, you can't get that from what you put in your mouth with a fork and knife meal, people. Let's just get that out there. Like filling the gaps, a bowl of spinach from 1950 is not what you're getting in a bowl of spinach from 2020, okay? Let's put that there. You probably have to eat about 100 bowls of spinach to get the same nutritional content. The things that come across the border, most of our fruits and vegetables are coming from Mexico, they're coming from everywhere, and they're getting irradiated when they come across the border. So they're losing a lot of the nutrition that should be there. So I know it's green and you're putting it in your mouth, you're not getting what you think you're getting. Like, I've only done that because I've done some research because I'm a scientific nerd, and I was maybe even a little more skeptical than Sylvie. Like, I Googled every ingredient on the back of that shake canister. I was that girl. So now, like, I'm super happy I did all my research because it keeps me happy, keeps me, now I can kind of talk about them sanely instead of talking about like all like ashwagandha and spirulina and like all these little individual ingredients. But it makes me feel amazing. It helps me not look 45. It helps me not act 45. Oh, I got 10 minutes left. Ooh, okay, I'm not going to upgrade right now. I'm going to go on. Isogenesis, Fountain of Youth pill. That's all I can say about that. Helps with cellular strength. Look at your DNA strands. On the bottom of the DNA strands, there's two little caps. They're called telomeres. They shorten as you get older. That helps with telomere strength and health. That's your cellular health. I'm using that every single day of the rest of my life. First goal is to feel better. That's what you want. You want to feel better. You want to look better. You want to live longer. You want to live the rest of your life. You want it to be the best of your life. This is how you do it. Give yourself the best of the best and give yourself what your body needs to do what it's supposed to do. It's all backed by science. If you go to isogenicshealth.net, you can search like medical studies, like third-party peer-reviewed journals, like it's all there. So, or you can get back to the person who introduced you to this, which I assume is a friend or a family, because they care about you and they want to help. So that's that. I'm gonna move it on to Sylvie. I get excited, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we're talk quickly about need for money. And I was just listening to the CBC this morning, and the retail sector is getting hit and the restaurants super hard, 80% layoffs. That's massive for so many people all over the North America. Like, everybody needs some extra money. So think about this. If this might not be for you, but I'm certain that you must know somebody that this has affected. So let's go to the next. And so how, people are working differently or not so much now because, listen, you can't rent rooms, you can't give rides, and you can trade ideas and collaborate. And you can definitely, the only thing left is selling online. And that's what we're talking about. But, do you really want to trade time for money? And actually, there's no jobs out there that you can do this now because there are no jobs available. So you basically lost a job and there's nothing else to look for. So what were we talking about? We're talking about network marketing, online sales. Go for it.
I know, I don't know why I thought that was going to take longer. We were trying to divvy up what we were going to talk about.
I can continue going.
Yeah, I know. So like network marketing, what does it provide? Time flexibility, ability to work from anywhere, obviously. Training and support, free training and support. You can't get free education except for within network marketing. It's amazing. It's got a positive culture. Try to demonstrate it a bit from like my first slide where it shows all the fun that we're having. No joke. The community that this company has surpasses anything I've experienced in my entire life. People that love to uplift, that are so full of positivity, I love it. An opportunity to make and be as much as you want to be. The more you put in, the more you get back, and you can't get that in any other job. And there's no caps on earning potential. I already talked about the whole, you put in what you put out, or you get out what you put in. But why this company? There are nearly 300 people who've earned more than $1 million, and that's cumulative. It's amazing. It's been growing for 16 plus years, and they've earned over $6+ billion in total sales. I know the numbers are bigger now. I just haven't updated my slides. They've impacted millions of lives, including mine and Sylvie's and our families. Like, when I started network marketing, I didn't believe in it. I didn't do any of that. But these products, I can't help but share them. And just by sharing, I started to earn an extra income on top of like my already great like full-time job. This will be my plan B, become plan A when I retire, and I will do this the rest of my life because I love it. This company is privately held, responsibly run with no operational debt. Also, it's like a family legacy. So the owners of this company, so it's crazy. So I was on a Zoom call with one of the owners of the company last night. Like, that's insane. How many owners of the company at the age that they're at are still in there doing the do every single day? It's ones who are doing it right so that their son can take over. Now their son has 2 children recently, and it's a legacy. It's a legacy company. They're doing it right. And they have the best compensation plan of all network marketing. Anyway, so I think I'm going to probably run out of time. I have 5 minutes left. I'm going to go through this quickly. And so you share, they share. This is the base of the compensation plan. You build 2 teams. So on my one side, I'm from Cape Breton, by the way. So one side is like all the Cape Bretoners I've ever known, no matter where they are in the world. All my Cape Breton people go to one side, and everybody from Ottawa goes to the other side, so that they're helping each other. So let's just say I enrolled Stacy on one side and my brother on the other side, Cape Bretoner, Ottawa girl. So, and then they started loving and using the products and sharing with 2 people that they love and care about. Just by doing that, within the first 60 days of getting started, they've earned $1,000. Like, anybody out there use $1,000? There are a zillion people I know now who could use $200, who could use $500, who could use $2,000. There are so many ways to make money in this company and get paid in this company that the person that introduced you to this could give you to you in more detail, but believe me, there is a way to make money in this company, and I haven't seen anything that matches it with the energy you put in can result in dollars just by being passionate about something that's changed your life. Easy peasy, no brainer. All right, Shelby. Oh, you're muted.
So can you live your ideal life? Yes, if you choose to. You can choose to be stuck in where you are right now. You could choose to be stuck in the victim mode instead of looking forward and actually looking and listening and learning to something that's so amazing. Because right now, that's the time. And here's how to get started. So ultimately, you have to be a product of the product, using the products, having an account. So select the right system for you. So we've showcased the 3 immune booster packages that you could start with, because they're a great thing to start right now. You can reach out to the person who shared this with you to get that link to get you started. And then think about, who do you know that could benefit right now? And I'm pretty sure that half of your network could probably use something.
I'd say 90% of my network could use something.
Yeah, 90%. So, and here's some other options. These are full 30-day packs. So let's think about what you're going to eat for 30 days. Everybody's like, we might be housebound for 30 days. So how about you getting 2 meals a day plus snacks? You make 1 meal. That's a huge savings in money alone. And also time. It comes delivered to your door. You just have to make it, shake it with water. That's all you need. And away you go. And you can have better mental clarity, better sleep, release some weight, reduce your stress, boost your immune system. I could go on. So these are your options as well. So you just pick which one between that and your immune, and away you go.
Oh, yes, we did that one already.
Right, there's the immune ones again. Amazing stuff. We have this week's promotions, free shipping, and always free membership.
That's so great. I can't even understand how they did that, but whatever. That's
I know. So that in itself is like $60 of savings. And plus you can get 15% off that immune booster shake. So you just add it to one of your packages, or maybe you just want that. Doesn't matter. But the friend who shared this with you can really help you put together a package that is good for you.
Yep, agreed. So we do have 2 minutes left, so we did good by zipping it up in the end. That was awesome. So we tried to make it to a half an hour, so this is great. Like, I think we kept it to 40 minutes. We do get a little chatty. When I get somebody else on there, I get excited. When I get excited, I start talking. So people that know me know this. Anyways, I don't know if you're on there. If you have any questions, you can unmute and ask your questions. If not, you can reach out to the person who invited you to this webinar and ask them the questions if you feel more comfortable, or send us a message. I don't have my name up there. It says barrybling@live.ca, which is my email. But if you can find me on Facebook, Francine Barry, you can find Sylvia on Facebook as well. So don't hesitate, reach out. We're here to help. And we're very passionate about sharing this and sharing the opportunity, not only physically, but financially with people, especially during these crazy times. So yeah. I hope that you learned a bit today, and I hope that you feel the passion, you feel the energy, and that you know that you can have it too. And don't wait. Don't sit back and be like, you can't do this. You can do this, and you can feel like this. Everybody can. And that's why we do this, and that's why we share.
And that's why we'll never stop.
Ever. Okay, I'll stop recording first.
It's just gonna kick us off.